welcome back to Degraman. I was about to look over here, but I moved my camera over. So hopefully the focusing issue will be fixed now, since I don't know if you guys noticed, but my camera likes to unfocus on my face for some reason. But we are now back, and we are about to hit Vincent's route. I have a guide up. You guys mentioned that there was a guide on Steam in the community tab, and I did find it, so I am going to follow it through entirely. There's a bunch of different routes or endings for Vincent, obviously, but I am going to go with DLC ending 28 just because it looks like it has the most amount of choices between 27 and 28, and I like even numbers, so I'm going to go with 28. So we are going to follow it word for word here. So let's go skip everything. Okay, I was about to say we should have read everything by now at the amount of routes I've gone through already. And Arya is chilling in my room, so if you hear her, you might not, but if you hear her whining for attention, she's here. So the first option is to look up. This has got to be a dream. Please, dear Lord. Purple eyes should show more. The shorter one is extraordinarily beautiful and elegant. My subconsciousness definitely deserves some praise. So I feel like maybe these red choices is like, these red effects is like showing you that you're going towards a certain route. But he's wearing a few too many pieces of clothing. Perhaps I can fix that. For a moment, I imagine purple eyes, alluring smile, and naked neck. Your purse. Alright. If the dreams awaiting me aren't erotic, I hope they're at least adventurous. Humming softly to myself, I follow two men. We're gonna hug Purple Eyes. This always wanted to hug him. We can finally hug him. Deciding to take advantage of our close proximity, I glance at Purple Eyes' handsome face, and I can't help but admire his lovely lips. I can feel his long white hair brush against my cheek, and it smells like blueberry yogurt. He's so close that I can feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Would anyone blame me for wanting to get as close to him as possible? You know, I thought he would react a little more when we were hugging him, but I guess not. Or we haven't done it yet. I place my hands on his shoulders and wrap them around his neck. You smell really nice. Idiot, get your hands off me. Musing over how interesting my dream is proving to be, I simply chuckled. Certainly cute how indignant he is, despite insisting on holding on to me. Oh, that's kind of cute. So I mean, he didn't push us off, but he did say get his hands off, so we should respect the boundaries. Shake his hand. I'm sure I didn't expect that kind of reaction from me. It's been a couple of minutes and not a single thing of interest has happened. Maybe it's time to take matters into my own hands. We are going to ask Ein if I should expect unicorns. Sitting down in a chair and propping my chin up with my hands, I gaze steadily at Ein. There's just one question I'm really interested in. Will there be unicorns? Perplexed, Ein simply stares at me. Well, I've seen everything but unicorns. The sixth dimension, check. Shortages of sunlight, check. Water instead of land, check. But where are the unicorns? Maybe you're right. Perhaps a giraffe will satisfy your needs. Any interest in Ein's eyes vanishes. Seeming distant, he leads me out of the office and opens a door on the other side of the corridor. Taking stock of what's going on, I happily step through the door with the expectation of seeing all sorts of mythical creatures. But I don't, obviously. I'm going to see a bunch of men that we've seen plenty of times already. Here's a purple-eyed pest. If not for him, I'd be completely content right now. And here's the handsome Vince Winks. Alright. We are going to push his hand away, and I see my camera still trying to adjust to my face, apparently. Ask about my superpowers. I refuse, right? I don't want to hug this guy. Nice. I'm not saying Mark is a mysterious panty thief. Okay, now we're gonna hit. Not liking this adventure at all, I take a prudent step back. No thanks! No thanks, I'll pass on any gifts from your aunts and uncles. Mark grins and like, why can't we go for Mark? And the contours of his body begin to turn transparent as he walks towards the wall. But instead of smashing right into it, the reserved man simply disappears. Alright, so Mark is a mysterious panty thief. Where did it come from? I bet it's one of Mark's tricks. If he pulled my nightie out of thin air, I'm sure he's capable of this. I'm so, like, upset that they showed Mark, right? This is the last we see of him, ever. Why? Why is that? Did he just die after that? Ryu is friendly. Ragnar is flashy. Sebastian is timid. I don't know what to think of Ein. Giving a brief interaction, I don't have much opinion of him. Alright, Victor looks unusual. Every inch of his face is pierced, which raises a lot of questions. I mean, is there some meaning behind it, or is it purely aesthetic? I also met Vincent today, one of the men who brought me here. Vincent... What am I doing? Vic? I don't understand, Vincent at all. And then Cass. Cass is composed, apparently, is the actress. As I mentally sort through the events of the day, I begin to organize my things. How the heck was Mark able to pack all my stuff so quickly and so neatly? And what about the other Quansi's names? They seem weird to me, like superhero aliases. Well, I need to come up with my own. You know, Lady of the Storm sounds lovely, or Sonnet, the Keen Eye. Having finished with inspection of my things, taking a look around the room come across the door. I carefully open it, but only find a bathroom. As I'm putting my thoughts in order, I realize I have another fairly significant problem. I sent my mom a rather strange text yesterday. Her response wasn't any better. I'm certainly not looking forward to the conversation we'll have about it later. Alright. Okay, so everything seems to not let me skip. Leaving my temporary abode, I found a note attached to a door, so they do care about me. How nice. Once I finish examining the note, I take a look around. Sebastian is sleeping on a mattress amid a pile of pillows. The way he's splayed out is almost picturesque. Sebastian at the end of the day is always the best guy, because you know what? He has been with us every route, right? Nearly every route. Right? Excuse me, why are you digging at my rug? Excuse you? There's another note next to him. Instructions for reviving the handsome prince. Brew macchiato, make avocado toast, place next to him, wait, repeat if necessary. We don't disturb him. The message is pretty funny, but I don't want to wake him up, so I leave him be. Alright. Ew, how can he eat so much food this early in the morning? Unable to help himself, Vincent takes a jab at Victor. Although looking at his plate, I have to agree, Victor really went overboard. I already read this before. A couple of steaks, a bunch of bacon-wrapped sausages, sliced cheese, and various other meatloaves. Well, I approve. Ryu reaches a fork towards one of the sausages. Demons, cook your own breakfast and leave mine alone. The fridge is for everyone. These Quansis certainly seem like a fun bunch. They're strange yet silly. I can definitely see myself becoming fast friends with them. She still doesn't realize she's not in a dream. You should eat too, by the way. I know she didn't have much yesterday. There's some porridge over there. Porridge? I only eat that when I'm sick. So help yourself. It'll do your body good. Probably should eat that, actually. Victor nods towards a tall plate-covered cup right before Ryu scoops it up. Stealing food from a lady, shame on you. Ryu has other plans, however. Sitting down next to me begins to vigorously shove the porridge into my mouth. Listen, Ryu. I don't know how to feel about Ryu, because, you know, he's always jumped in front of us to protect us, but then sometimes he feels upset doing it, like angry having to do it, because we're stupid. So I don't know how to feel about him. I still haven't, like, fallen in love with this guy. I would pick Ragnar over him if I had to pick between those two, but in the end, I would definitely choose Sebastian out of 3. I can eat by myself. Noticing my plight, Cass whacks Ryu on the head as he places a piece of chocolate on the table next to me. Looking down at it, Victor frowns. He then jumps to his feet and conjures over a blender for a few quick moments before handing me a delicious-looking smoothie decorated with fresh flowers. You need vitamins. Drink. I sigh admiringly. You all certainly have a lot of time on your hands. And you, stop provoking these idiots. Even though I've been acting pretty weird, everyone has still been friendly with me. I'm embarrassed though. At least I'm starting to feel a little better about things now. We all ate our breakfast together and I can't help feeling thrilled as I quietly sit here. In all the years I've lived with my mother, despite cooking me breakfast more times than I can count, I can't remember a single time she kept me company. I never really had friends in school or university. Or did she wake up and knows it's a dream? I don't know. And even though I planned to socialize more when I started doing volunteer work, I didn't make any friends there either. Not human or feline. I think there's definitely something wrong with me. Feeling better. Once again, Victor's crimson, penetrating eyes and soothing voice eases my soul. I can't help but wonder what it would have been like to have a brother like him. Where are Ragnar and Mark? The good question. Where's Mark? Aren't we good enough? Oh, aren't we enough for you, little starlet? No, where's Mark? Catching Ryu's sad gaze makes me feel so embarrassed that I bury my nose in my smoothie instead. All the attention I'm getting from these guys is really starting to confuse me. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Vincent thunderously stands up while knocking over his chair. You're all disgusting. Then both he and Cass leave the kitchen. We continue eating our breakfast, but everything feels so much more uncomfortable after witnessing that baffling display. Having finished my smoothie, I head into the party room and I'm met with a strange scene. Vince is sitting next to the sofa while Cass massages his neck. Purple Eyes looks incredibly tired. Alright, and you haven't even tried figuring out who we are, who you are. Listen here, Vincent. My girl, I think she still thinks she's in a dream, so give her some slack. Give her some slack, and first of all, you guys poorly introduced everything. We're not heroes, we're Quanzies. In your Genea, you're gifted with the ability to amplify other Quanzies' powers, but you can only affect one Quanzi at a time. Tough luck, eh? No one would care about you if you didn't have that power. Without warning in an obvious attempt to shut him up, Ryu punches Vincent right in the face. Jumping in and clearly concerned for his friend's safety, Cass drags the grim-faced Ryu away. Hell yeah! Vincent's route! Alright, this guide actually works compared to the other one where I was kind of like lost a bit. So I'm gonna put that away for now. I think we should be fine, or maybe not. The next one is tell Vincent you hate him. Got him. Got it. That's easy to remember. Wait, you idiot! As I grasp the door's handle, I feel something painfully squeeze my fingers. Looking down, I see a black leather-clad hand on mine. Vincent, he's the last person I want to see right now. I try shoving Purple Eyes away, but to no avail. Why are you still calling Purple Eyes when you know his name? Maybe a personal nickname? Then with all my might, I slam myself into the door, but Vincent's grip on my hand is so firm that we end up flinging it open together. Ah, I remember this now from the demo. And both of us sigh in relief. At least I managed to escape that horrible place. It's freezing. Sure, I escaped, but to where? We should go back. It's bloody cold out here. I don't remember why he imagined this place, though. Can't you just go away and leave me alone already? All I want to do is cry and feel sorry for myself, but how can I do that in front of the one person I hate most in the world? It's too embarrassing. I'm not leaving without you. I hate you. You're horrible and disgusting, and just leave me alone already. I recoil as I try to dissuade him from continuing after me. Oh, hello. Oh, wait! Is he holding our face? Hello? But despite my resistance, Vincent grabs hold of me, taking my face into... Oh, he is! Taking my face into his hands, he firmly turns me to look him in the eye. Will you just turn your brain on and listen to me? I am not the enemy. He says each word slowly and forcefully, his frigid voice and cool leather gloves chilling me more than the frosty air around us. We need to leave now, together. If you want to survive, you need to pull yourself together and do as I say. You can do whatever you want after that. His cool fingers dig painfully into my neck. Oh, Jesus, hello? Do you understand me? I nod. Again, do you understand me? My voice is dying. No, I don't understand you. His voice is tinged with a hint of anxiety, not the usual aggression I'm used to. Yes, I understand. I'm doing as you say. Vincent's anxiousness is starting to get to me, and this fear is just like him. Oh, we get two! Damn, I'm gonna be freezing out here. Hello? I don't have like long sleeves or anything. Removing his hands from my face, Vincent painfully grabs my arm. Is he worried I'll run away again? He then leads me into a house, into a couch where it's much warmer. I don't remember this background though. Or maybe I'm thinking of another game where I was also in a log cabin, abandoned one. And it looked much worse than this one. Sit and don't go anywhere. I repeat, do not go anywhere. You're not to move an inch, do you understand? When do I tell him I hate him? I nod. And if you try making a break for it, I'm going to assume you have a death wish. I won't feel bad about whatever happens to you. Do you hear? Now, can I let go of your arm? Oh shit, hello? Did I miss this? Asked to stay? Close? Okay, I did miss a choice. I skipped this choice to see the I hate you choice. Asked to stay close is the option I want us to go with. If even Vincent is scared, then what about me? He may be abhorrent, but he's always rescuing me. And to be honest, the last thing I want right now is him letting go of my hand. No, don't go. Stay with me. Still suicidal, huh? So you've decided to die out in this cold. Well, I'm not interested in a double suicide. Watching me closely, Vincent slowly moves away and begins searching the house. I can see him shivering a little, but I'm not sure if it's from the cold or from fear. He gathers together every blanket he can find and dumps a whole pile onto me. Warm yourself up. He then lights a stove and puts a kettle on. Seeing him act so domestic while dressed the way he is both fascinating and humorous at the same time. How does he manage to not get dirty? Because my man's a clean freak. But this is where we are going to stop for today's episode. I'm very excited to finally end it off with Vincent's route, because I want to know, do I like Vincent more or do I like Cass more? Or do I like neither and love the lonely route more? Definitely not the lonely route. I am tired of the lonely route. Your girl has been so forever alone and forever bad endings in those lonely routes. Plus Cass's route. But anyway, I'm excited to compare who I like better, Vincent or Cass. And then I would also like to know how you guys feel about the two and the lonely route. Which one you guys would prefer once we obviously end the Vincent route. But thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.